Hi everybody, welcome to Neverland. Let's escape reality for a little while. In Neverland, anything is possible. All of your dreams can become a reality. You just have to believe that it's true. So, tell me, do you believe in your dreams? Do you believe in Neverland? If you do, come join me. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, welcome to TWG7's Neverland. I am so excited to be here today introducing you to my new vlog. I've decided to go ahead and do this when I was inspired by the song that I sang a couple days ago. The song's name is Lost Boy, and it's all about a young girl who finds inspiration in the story of Peter Pan and how it seems to me like she's escaping her reality by reading the book. And I have to tell you, I was that little girl who put on a really pretty dress, threw shorts underneath, climbed a tree, and sat there and read for hours. Yep, I am a full-on geek. Proud of it, too. But yeah, that was me. I liked getting dressed in pretty things, but I also liked to climb the trees, So, and I loved reading books. I loved getting into the story so much that you don't lose who you are. You just lose where you are. That was always amazing to me. And that's what I feel like the song is about. And that's why I've named this vlog Neverland. Because the truth of the matter is, YouTube, my Project 365, and Xbox are my Neverlands. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, for me, what does that mean? Well, what it means is that in my life I've had some challenges. The truth of the matter is that my challenge that I face today is not as bad as it was when I was first diagnosed. I have severe fibromyalgia, and it originated, they believe, that it originated from an injury I sustained back in 1992, which caused permanent nerve damage in my neck. And it's not caused by my spine, so they can't fix it. It's not like a pinched nerve. The nerves were physically damaged. Because of that damage, over the course of 20 years, the nerves of my neck became hypersensitive. And it didn't take long after that basically it sent my nervous system into hypersensitivity. So every single signal that my body receives when I touch something, my brain interprets it as pain. And that's basically what fibro is. I mean, yes, they don't have 100% know what the causes are, and they don't have a cure for it, that's for sure. There's so many different levels of fibro in different patients that it can be confusing. And it doesn't help that on the TV, when you're watching a television program, the rare occasions that they do discuss anything about fibro, it's not very accurate often. Often it's really absolutely wrong. It used to be a catch-all. When they couldn't figure out what was wrong with somebody, they said, you got fibro. But it's not that anymore. Things have changed. There are experts on it now, and there's still some doctors that don't even understand it. But the doctors that are experts do, for the most part. I have an amazing doctor. But even doctors who deal with us on a daily basis don't always get it. He told me how proud he was of me for doing my Project 365, for making a commitment to posting my videos and having at least 365 videos of me singing by September 1st of 2018. He was really proud of me for that. And he said, you're not just doing nothing, you're doing something. So many of my patients just give up. And when I left there, I was really sort of upset when I thought about it, because this is a doctor who truly believes that his patients are just not doing their best. And that's not the case most of the time. You have to understand, I was in bed for years. I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't shower, not often. I had to cut my hair short. Now, I had it short in the past, but I made a choice then. I cut my hair short because it was too hard for me to wash my hair, which is insane, right? But it's the truth. Now, when I went back to my doctor the next time, I told him straight out, I said, you know, it's hard. You don't realize, but they might be doing their best. Their best might be getting up off of the couch or the bed and getting in the shower. Sometimes when I take a shower, I get out and I am in so much pain. I'm done for the day. Taking a shower takes all of my energy. And you think, how is that possible? Yeah, I would have thought that too. Now, my thing is this. As time has gone on, I went through some stages of dealing with it. And the fact is, you do more in your own life. You feel like part of you is dead. You don't understand why your body's betrayed you. You can't do anything you used to be able to do. It breaks your heart and you get so depressed. And it's not uncommon. I knew I had to get myself out of it because I've been depressed before. I've had things in my life that have been tough. But I lived through them. I survived them, and I know I can handle anything. Not everybody has that confidence of that. And even though I was depressed, I still knew I had to get help to get out of it. So I went to a counselor, and I got some help dealing with it, because for me it was a big issue not being able to be as fiercely independent as I had been before. As a matter of fact, I'm not independent at all. I'm dependent, you know, and it's not an easy thing, but it is what it is, you know. But I went for the counseling, and I started my first Project 365 then, which helped me hugely. That, and I used my last tax return to buy my Xbox. The Xbox was amazing. I'm homebound, but I felt like I was riding across fields on a horse, because the first game that I got was Red Dead Redemption, which, oh my God, I can't wait for Red Dead 2. When is it coming? Please tell me. And how the heck can I get it pre-ordered on Amazon so I can get my 20% off? Because that's what I want. I want my 20% off. So far, they're not getting it back in stock, which means I'm going to have to get it some other way. But I will get it. Day one, I promise. And, you know, that first project was pictures, and I started beating myself up some because I'm my worst enemy. I'm my worst judge. No one can judge me as harshly as I do. And what I ended up doing was I wasn't taking a picture a day like I was supposed to do. And it was because I couldn't. But I still was beating myself up for it until I realized when I'm not taking pictures on those days, I'm making up for it on the next day, because I always took more than one. As a matter of fact, I ended up with over 1,600 pictures by the end of my Project 365 that first year when I did it with photos. So now I'm doing it with music, but here's the thing. I couldn't sing for years. I used to go to karaoke 3-4 times a week, and I couldn't sing at all. There was no, the pain was just too bad. I couldn't break through it to even think of singing. And then we moved here for my health, which is Florida. As you can tell, it's warm weather. It's really nice here, thank God. And we had some changes to my meds. And I'm standing in the kitchen doing dishes, and all of a sudden I start singing, and I was blown out of I was off this world, seriously. But then it got bittersweet, because part of my joy had always been in sharing it. And then I found school, and next thing you know, I've got my YouTube channel, and now I'm less than 140 songs away from having 365 songs on my channel. And I am so super excited for it. It brings me so much joy. In life, there are several, you know, you're always learning. You're never going to stop learning. I could be like 80 and still be learning things. And life teaches you these crazy lessons sometimes. And, you know, I learned how to depend on people, to trust that they will be there for me. I learned how to ask for help when I need it. I've learned my physical limitations at this point in my life. I've learned to let go of the past. and to move forward. And instead of thinking, what can I still do? I think, what can I do? And how can I make that happen? And, you know, everything I do has a cost and pain. Every single thing. But I've learned to discriminate between what's worth it and what's not. Who's worth it sometimes? And if it's not worth the cost that I'm going to have to pay, I pass. If I'm in too much of pain to start with, I'll have to pass. Family, I will very rarely pass on because my family is always worth my pain. Always. This project is not easy for me, but it's worth my pain. It brings me so much joy. Sometimes we have to do something for ourselves to remind ourselves of the value of life, the value of the time we spend, our own self-worth. If you don't take that time, and I'm not talking about all the time, I'm not talking about selfish. Selfish is completely different on that. You have to live your life in a way that you respect yourself. And if you don't, then you won't respect yourself, and no one else is going to either. You know, and this is part of that. You have to take care. It's called self-care. And you have to find something in your life that brings you joy, no matter how sick you are. Something that you can do with accommodations if necessary. I'm at home. I can't go out, but I use my phone and I sing, you know, and there's something that you love to do that you can still do, even if it's the smallest thing. If you have a chronic illness, trust me on this, and please figure out what it is and find an accommodation. And if you need help finding one or finding how you can do something, ask me. Maybe I can help you. Who knows? You never know. Even if you don't have a chronic illness, don't waste your life waiting to be sick and then think about all the things you wish you had time to do. Do it now. You know, don't blow off work to do it, but, you know, make the time, find the time, work it into a responsible schedule, balance your life. Because without that balance, there's no joy at all. Another thing I really am huge on, I think that it's extremely important that we are all kind to one another. There's no reason to be cruel. There's no reason to be mean. There's no reason to be petty. There's no reason to be a bully. It brings nobody joy to behave in that manner. There comes a point as adults in every single one of our lives where we have to look at our own behavior. You know, we've all made mistakes. And we look at our behavior and we go, I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like who I'm becoming. I don't like who I'm hanging out with. I don't like the influence that's coming upon me. At that moment, there's a choice for your life. Choose you. Choose the right thing. Choose the self-respect. Choose kindness. You do those things, and your life will improve no matter what. I choose to surround myself with people that are kind, who I respect, who I look up to in a way that I hope that their compassion, their kindness, their love rubs off on me so I can become more like that. Because the truth of the matter is, who you spend your time with does end up defining you, not just by association. Behaviors rub off on people in ways that you don't expect. So be careful who your friends are. Choose wisely and don't think, oh, well, I'm just hanging out with this person. Why? Why waste your time? Why waste your energy? Why use your pain for that reason? And you might not be in pain, I get that, but you understand what I mean. So here we are in Neverland, the place where I go to escape my reality for a short while. The place I go that enhances my reality forever. I want to thank you all for being here today. I want to thank you all for subscribing. If you're a subscriber, if you're not, what are you waiting for? Come on and join us. Let's have some fun in Neverland. Do me a favor. Tell me down in the comments, what is it that is your Neverland? And do you do it as often as you want to or you should? And if you need help finding a way to get it done, maybe I can think of a way, who knows? Or maybe someone else can help too in the comments. Let's be kind to one another, okay? I'm going to try and focus this vlog around songs that inspire me. But I also would like to know, what questions do you have for me? You can ask me almost anything. I'll answer almost anything. I'm usually an open book, so keep it respectful and I will answer your question. Send it to me either in the comments below or privately here or Instagram. I do have a blog on Tumblr. Honestly, I haven't written there in a while because I have hand spasms due to the nerve damage and it gets really bad. And I make a lot of typos. And when I try to do talk to text, it never understands me and it always writes the weirdest things. I should do a vlog on that one. I should start snapping what it says when I type stuff, as long as it's, you know, not too personal. And I think that would be hysterical. What do you guys think? Let me know if you want to see that, okay? Let's throw some ideas my way. I'm okay with that. I don't mind this being interactive. I actually would like it to be interactive. I want to know what you want to know, you know? So send your questions my way. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I am over the moon happy that you are here. I have gained so many new subscribers in the last few days that I'm just absolutely thrilled. It won't be too long before we'll be able to have a custom URL, and I'm looking forward to that so you guys can find me easier. Have a great day, okay? And don't forget, I take requests, song requests, so if there's a song you want to hear, I will do my best. Just please don't ask me to rap and don't ask me to do screamo, because those two things you really don't want to hear me do. It really won't be very good. Have a great day, guys. Thank you again. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me today in Neverland. I hope you've enjoyed your time and take a look around at what else is on my channel. Check out this video or subscribe over here so you don't miss out on any. Or even share with your friends, because sharing is caring.